Yay, we're live. Greetings and welcome. Welcome. Tonight we're going to be doing a Hatha breath-based yoga class. So we're focusing on the Ujjayi pranayama breath, where we inhale through the nose, but we're making that constrained sound in the throat. So it kind of sounds like this. And then we exhale through the nose as though we're steaming up a mirror and creating that constriction in the throat. We'll be doing that through the yoga, the breath. The Hatha breath-based yoga uses Ujjayi breath, and that leads the movement. So remember, let's have a practice. We're breathing into the heart, through the nose. If you can't, first just breathe through the mouth. Inhale in the heart center. Exhale from the abdomen. Let's try that in the nose. Ujjayi breath, sound of the ocean. So let's begin with grounding. So find yourself in a comfortable place. Just going to turn the music up a little bit. Either sitting on a block, cross-legged, so we sit on top of the block, and we push ourselves forward on the sitting bones so that our knees are slightly lower than the hips. Okay? Or if that's not comfortable, you can sit up on your knees or sit on a chair, but make sure that the spine is straight and the neck is long so that we're not slouching in the chair. I think it's good to start with sitting, and we'll end the practice with Shavasana, lying down. So when you're ready, just finding yourself in a comfortable sitting position. So we inhale, imagine lengthening the spine, lengthening that root chakra at the base of the spine. As you inhale, just natural breathing for grounding. And exhale through the nose, imagine growing roots down into the earth, connecting with the earth, the source, our true beingness, connected in consciousness to the tree of life. And take that breath as you inhale gently through the nose. Take that breath up from the bottom of the spine to the middle of the spine. Imagine taking the breath up right up to the top of the spine and up the back of the neck. Exhale through the nose. Now gently just tucking that chin, not right the way down, just gently tucking it so that the back of the neck is lengthened and the spine is nice and straight. You can close your eyes. Just grounding into the present moment. Breathing into the abdomen, just gentle, natural breathing through the nose if you can. And exhale, send that breath down the legs and the feet, totally relaxing the legs and the feet. Now breathing in to the abdomen again, as far as you can. Then taking that breath up into the ribs and up into the upper chest. And exhale down the upper chest, the ribs and the abdomen. Taking the breath now, inhale through the nose into the heart center. Exhale, sending that breath down the arms and the hands. The hands are resting on the knees. Chin mudra, first finger, thumb, making a circle. And the other 3 fingers together. And we can turn those palms up because we want to receive the energy from the universe. Taking another deep breath into the heart center. Exhale, relaxing those shoulders down and away from the ears. Just taking a nice deep breath in and out. As we bring our mind into this moment, this is our time to let go, just let go of everything and be present in this moment, here and now. So lengthening the back, the top of the head, the crown chakra up to the sky, keeping that chin lightly tucked. Exhale, relaxing the jaw, relaxing the tongue. And inhale into the forehead. The forehead is wide, opening our third eye chakra to receive this beingness, this presence. And exhale, relaxing the face fully. Take a nice deep breath in and out. So we're going to inhale in the nose. We're just going to do ujjayi breath when we begin our practice. As we inhale into the nose, nice and gently, pause at the top of the inhale and exhale. Take a pause. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. One more. This time inhale, counting to 5. Inhale. On 5, hold the breath. Exhale. We're going to do the triangle breath to ground us and bring our minds totally into our heart and body. So we inhale for 4, like the triangle. We hold it for 4, and then we exhale for 4. And the breathing pranayama helps us to ground into this moment so that we're fully present to receive the beautiful blessing that is here right now. So inhale in the nose, just gentle, natural breathing. Inhale, counting to 4. Hold, counting to 4. Exhale, counting to 4. And again, inhale, counting to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, counting to 4. And just do one more by yourself. Well done. So tonight it's, you can gently open your eyes now. We've grounded ourselves into this moment in pure awareness. Your breath leads us into the present moment, observing the breath. Just noticing now how your mind is, just with that short breathing. Feeling the energy within the body, the aliveness in the hands and the feet. Deeply listening to your breath and listening to the sounds, the birds in the music. You may need to turn it up a little bit. Deeply listening takes us out of thought. And now just allowing this moment to be as it is, without judgment, without trying to change anything. Being aware with acceptance to all that is, right here, right now. This is mindfulness. We're grounded now, letting go, being here for our deep healing. And when you're ready, just releasing the block, if you're sitting on a block. Actually, keep sitting on your block and keep sitting on your chair. We'll do a nice neck stretch. So inhale, bringing the right ear to the right shoulder, lengthening that left side of the neck. Inhale, bringing that head back to center. Exhale, taking the left ear to the left shoulder, releasing any tension in our neck. Inhale, back to center. Let's just do a couple of circles each way. So exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Inhale, taking it round the back in a circle, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, down and round, back to the left ear to right shoulder. And we'll go the other way. Inhale. Exhale, bringing the neck down and round so the left ear meets the left shoulder. And inhale, circling round. Exhale and inhale back to center. Well done. Inhale, bringing the arms up over your head. Palms together. Exhale, bringing them down. We're going to bring in some Ujjayi breath now. Remember, we inhale into the heart, making that constraint in the throat, breathing through the nose if you can. And we exhale from the abdomen. The breath leads the movement. We start to breathe and then we move. So inhale, Ujjayi, into the heart. Begin to move the arms up overhead, palms together. Exhale from the abdomen. Bringing the arms back down. Taking that right hand, placing it on the mat at the side. Inhale, bring the left arm up. Ujjayi. Exhale from the abdomen and reaching over to the right. Stretching that left side. Inhale into the heart. Move back up to the center. And exhale. Bringing the arm back down. Inhale into the heart, lifting the right arm up. Exhale, leaning over with that right arm, resting on the left hand. Inhale into the heart, Ujjayi. Come back up to center. Exhale from the abdomen, Ujjayi. Bringing the arm back down. Well done. Now, removing the block. Coming onto your hands and knees. We're going to tuck our toes and then come up, pushing our legs back into downward dog. Okay, so our hands are pushing away from our shoulders and our buttocks are reaching up to the sky. Our head is between the arms, chin to chest, and just walk those heels alternatively onto the mat. Stretch the calves, walk in the dog. You don't have to keep the heels on the ground, but as much as you can helps. So the hands pushing away from the shoulders, tucking the belly in. Inhale, ujjayi into the heart. Exhale from the abdomen, stretching those buttocks up to the sky. Pushing away with the hands. Inhale, walking your feet up into standing forward bend. Just hang down, keeping the knees soft. Inhale into the heart, coming up slowly, keeping the spine straight. Inhale, coming up, bringing the hands up over the head. Look back. And exhale the palms together to the heart center. Well done. Now I'm just going to turn the music up a little bit. We're going to do 2 rounds of some salutation. So standing on the edge of the mat, feet together, pressing the big toe into the mat, coming onto the outer edges of the feet, and then pressing all 10 toes into the mat, relaxing the knees, unlocking the knees. Inhale, lengthening the spine, the shoulders are down, our head is reaching up to the sky, the chin is lightly tucked, the gaze is ahead. Let's begin. Ujjayi breath. Inhale into the heart, lifting the arms up overhead, palms together, and just lightly going back with the spine, reaching back if that's okay with your spine. If not, just keep your spine straight. Exhale, bringing the arms out to side, and we're going to come down nice and slowly into forward bend. We're going to go slowly on the first 2 rounds. Inhale, taking that right leg back, knee on the ground, look up. The ankle is in line with the knee. Exhale, coming down into downward dog. Hands pushing away, lifting the buttocks up to the sky. And then we're going to come down, holding the breath, knees, chin, chest, making a zigzag line with our body. And pushing forward, toes on the ground. Inhale up into cobra and lifting the neck. Now, if that's too much on the spine, just come up as far as you can. If that's enough, that's okay. Or if that hurts too much, you can just stay lying. Or Sphinx, you could just use Sphinx, but we want to keep the flow going. Inhale up into cobra. Exhale into downward dog. Inhale into the heart, bringing the right foot between the hands and the left knee on the floor, looking up. Exhale, bringing the right foot up to the left foot, forward bend, keeping the knees soft. And inhale, keeping the spine straight, ujjayi into the heart, coming up, palms together. Exhale from the abdomen, bringing the palms back to the heart center. Now, I think I'm going to move this because I'm not sure if you can see my legs there. So I hope you're feeling okay. Warming up. So we're going to go to the other side, the right leg. Feet together. Inhale. Ujjayi into the heart. Exhale, bring the palms to the heart center. Exhale from the abdomen. Inhale into the heart, lifting the arms up. Look overhead, bring the hands together. Exhale, arms out to the side, keeping the spine straight. And coming down into forward bend. Inhale, taking the right knee back on the floor. Look up. The knee is in line with the front leg, the knee is in line with the ankle. Exhale, Ujjayi from the abdomen as we come back into downward dog. Hands pushing away, really pushing those buttocks up into the air. Breath retention, holding the breath, coming down into knees, chin, chest, making a zigzag. Coming down, exhale and inhale, up into cobra. Or however is comfortable for you. Exhale back into downward dog, hands pushing away. Really stretching the spine. Inhale, bringing your right foot between your hands. Look up. Exhale, Ujjayi from the abdomen, bringing the right foot up. To forward bend. Soften the knees. Inhale. With a straight spine. Coming up, palms over the head. Reaching back if you can. And exhale. Palms to the heart center. Well done. We'll do one more. And we'll maybe go a little bit quicker. So inhale. Exhale. Palms to the heart center. Inhale. Bring the arms up overhead. Stretching that spine back. Exhale. Ujjayi from the abdomen. Coming down with a straight spine into forward bend. Inhale, Ujjayi into the heart, bringing the right leg back, knee on the floor. If you want to here, you can bring your arms up and palms together. Exhale into downward dog. Breath retention, knees, chest, chin in a zigzag line. Exhale, inhale, coming up into cobra. Elbows are bent, the pelvis is on the floor, all 10 toes are on the floor. Gaze is up, we're lifting up the heart. Exhale from the abdomen, leading the movement back into downward dog. Inhale, bringing the left foot forward between the hands. Look up. Exhale, Ujjayi into standing forward bend. Keeping the knees soft. And inhale, coming up with a straight spine. Palms together. Reaching back, if that's okay with your spine, or keep it straight. Exhale, palms to the heart center. We'll do one more so that we're balanced on each side. Exhale, palms to the heart center. Inhale, bringing the arms up. Look up. Exhale, arms out at the side, keeping a straight spine as we come down into forward bend. Keeping the knees soft. Inhale, bringing the right leg back, knee on the floor. Look up. Inhale, bring the arms up, palms together. And exhale into downward dog. Breath retention, knees, chest, chin. Exhale, straighten out the legs. Inhale up into cobra. Lifting the head, lifting the heart. Exhale. Coming back into downward dog. Just warming up the spine and working the chakras, getting that energy flowing. Inhale, bringing the right foot between the hands, look up. Exhale, bringing that back leg, forward bend, keeping the knees soft. Inhale with a straight spine. Coming back up. Exhale from the abdomen. Bringing the palms back down to the heart center. Remember Ujjayi breath. We inhale into the heart as we move up, and we exhale from the abdomen as we move down. Well done. So we're going to do side angled pose now. So bringing that So if you're standing like this, taking the right leg out and letting that foot go 90 degrees so it's facing that wall. The back foot, we're just going to tuck it in a little bit. So it's not straight, it's not leaning out like that. We're tucking it in to a 40 degree. And we want the heels in line. So there's a line from heel to heel. Both legs are straight. The torso is center. Bringing the arms up. Looking over that right hand. We work the left side first. Bending the knee. Now we want the knee in line with the ankle. Okay. So looking over at the right. We inhale into the heart. Ujjayi. And we exhale, bringing that right elbow to the right knee and bringing the right arm across diagonally. And we can either look up at that arm or look straight ahead. If your neck, have any tension in your neck, then keep the neck straight. Exhale. Now we're going to inhale and come back up. Keeping that right knee bent. We're doing 3 movements and then we hold it statically. Inhale into the heart, Ujjayi. Exhale, bringing that right elbow to the right knee, bringing the left arm diagonal. Inhale into the heart, Ujjayi, coming back up. Exhale from the abdomen, Ujjayi, bringing the right knee, elbow to the right knee, diagonal arm. Inhale, Ujjayi, coming back up. Exhale, bringing the right elbow to the right knee, the left arm diagonal, and we're just going to hold it there now for 4 breaths. So you can either look up at your hand or look straight ahead. So inhale into the heart, Ujjayi, lifting up. Exhale from the abdomen, pushing that left thigh back. Inhale as a diagonal line with the hand. Expansion, exhale, grounding. Inhale, lengthening, strengthening. Exhale, grounding. And then inhale, exhale. Inhale, coming up nice and slowly. And bringing the feet together. Well done. And we're going to come to the center. We're going to do the other side because in yoga we have to balance each side. So we're using Ujjayi. We're doing 3 static and we inhale and exhale 3 times into the pose and then we hold the pose for 4 counts. So taking the left foot now, so that it's facing that window. And we're taking this right foot back. We're just doing exactly the same, but on the other side. So the left foot is 90 degrees. The right foot is just sliding in a little bit. It's not straight, it's not like that. Going the other way. We're just tucking it in 45 degrees. The heels are in line. The torso is straight. So inhale, bringing your arms up. Looking over the left arm this time at your left fingers. Bending that knee. You might want to move that back foot out a little bit so that the knee is in line with the ankle. So we're not doing any stress on our knees. Inhale, Ujjayi into the heart. Exhale, bring the left elbow to left knee, bringing that right arm over. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, left elbow to left knee, bringing that arm over diagonally. Inhale, Ujjayi into the heart as we come back up. Exhale from the abdomen, bringing that left knee to the left elbow to the left knee. One more time, inhale, come up. Exhale, left elbow to left knee, arm diagonal. You can look up at that arm if that's okay with your neck or straight ahead. So inhale, lengthening up. Exhale from the abdomen, grounding. Inhale into the heart, receptivity. Exhale from the abdomen, strength. Inhale into the heart, Ujjayi. Exhale from the abdomen. The right hip is pushed back a little bit. And one more, we're going to come up now. Inhale into the heart. As we push ourselves back up. And bring the legs together. Well done. Of course, then now we're going to do Trikonasana. Trikonasana. And that is the tree pose. Now, some of you we're going to start with grounding the left foot. So some of you, if you can only do that, resting your heel just on your ankle, that's okay. If you can put it up a little bit more, that's okay, but we don't want to put any pressure on those knees. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is we bring up the knee and we place the foot on the inner thigh. Okay. Now, to keep that in place, we can tighten our buttocks and push the big toe into the thigh, and that helps it to balance us and to keep the leg up there. Okay, so gently, as we gently breathe, inhale Ujjayi and exhale Ujjayi. Bring your weight onto the left foot. Grounding that left foot. Inhale. Wherever you want to put your foot, bring it up into the inside of your legs, palm together, squeezing the buttocks. Inhale Ujjayi, bringing the arms up. Exhale back to the heart center. Inhale into the heart, lifting up. Exhale from the abdomen. I'm watching myself on the video. It's making us wobbly. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, palms together. It's best if you just look at a spot so you can focus. Inhale, now we're going to leave the arms up. Exhale. Just focus on a point or a spot on the wall. Helps you to balance. Keeping those buttocks tight. Whoa. Inhale, lengthening, exhale, back down. As soon as I look at the screen, I lose my balance. So I'm not going to look at the screen, just focus on a point, even keeping the gaze looking down a little bit. Because if your eyes start to wander or you're looking at it, your balance can start to wander too, okay? So just taking a nice deep ujjayi breath here. Now begin to ground the right foot. And remember, if that's all you want to do today, that's okay. If you just want to put it on your inner calf, that's okay. Whatever is comfortable for you, you just go with that. So we're going to inhale, bringing the left leg up and pressing it into the inner thigh. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale down to heart center. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale down to heart center. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale down to heart center. Now we're going to all day inhale. Lengthening, exhale, grounding. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, grounding. And I've got some balance again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, receptivity. Exhale from the abdomen, coming back down. Excellent, well done. And if you lost your balance then, so did I. So now we're going to gently move on to the mat and we're going to work on the spine and opening the hips. So I'm just going to tilt the camera a little bit so that you can see the mat. That's it. I kind of needed it the other way so that you could see me standing up. I'm just going to put the music up. So get yourself onto your hands and knees. We're going to start with the cat and cows on your hands and knees. The hands are under the shoulders, the knees are under the hips. So inhale, lifting up the heart and the chest, bringing the belly button to the ground. Exhale from the abdomen, ujjayi, tucking the chin, arching the spine, open between the legs. Inhale into the heart, lifting up the chest. Exhale from the abdomen, arching the spine, looking between the legs, chin to chest. Inhale, bringing the heart and the head up, bringing the belly button to the floor. Exhale from the abdomen, ujjayi, chin to chest, arching the spine. One more. Inhale, lifting the head, bringing the belly button to the floor. Exhale, ujjayi, arching the spine, looking between the legs. Inhale, bringing your spine straight. Exhale, if you need to widen the knees a little bit, we're going to come down into child's pose. Forehead on the floor and buttocks on the heels. And we're lengthening those arms. If you can, if that's too uncomfortable, you can just bring your arms by your side. But when you put your hands right out, and your fingers, you're giving your spine and our meridian lines that we've already worked on. The metal element, we're working those as well. Deep breath into the heart, ujjayi. Exhale from the abdomen, ujjayi. One more. Inhale, ujjayi into the heart. Exhale from the abdomen, ujjayi. And when you're ready, just come up onto your hands and knees. We're going to go onto our buttocks. So you might want to watch first, sitting up on top of your butt, on your sitting bones. Bringing the legs on the mat, hands by the side, by your buttocks. The gaze is soft and we lightly tuck the chin. So we're going to bring our legs up like this. So we inhale and we exhale, going back and straightening the legs. Inhale into the heart. So when you're ready, we'll do that together. Inhale, leaning back, bringing those knees up. Exhale, ujjayi from the abdomen, lengthening and straightening the legs. Inhale, sitting up. Exhale, lengthening. Both paws. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, lengthening. We're going to hold it here now. Inhale into the heart, lifting up. Exhale from the abdomen. Inhale. You're ready, inhale. And coming back up, bringing those legs up. If you wanted to be adventurous, you could take your toes and inhale, straightening those legs and just taking a deep breath, inhale into the heart, exhale, and then bringing the feet back down. Well done. So now we're going to move into the bridge pose. So taking your feet, placing them on the mat. We're going to lie down. Okay, you can see me, yeah? Arms are by the side, chin lightly tucked. The feet are flat on the floor. Now see if you can reach your middle finger, the tallest finger, to the heel of your right foot. And then do that with the left foot, the tallest finger reaching the heel. If you can't, due to knee problems, that's okay. But I'm just showing you, if you can, then that's great. Okay, so chin to chest, shoulders down. Now we're going to inhale, and we're going to inhale into the heart, ujjayi, as the breath guides the movement. So inhale, and we gently, if you want to watch this one, lift our arms over our head as we gently lift each vertebra by vertebra off the mat up into the bridge, and the chin is tucked tightly on the chest. Exhale from the abdomen, bring in the spine back down, the arms back down onto the mat. Okay, so let's do that. We inhale into the heart, lifting up. We exhale from the abdomen, relaxing back down. So we're going to do 3 movements and then we'll hold the 4 breaths. Inhale into the heart, lifting up, ujjayi. Exhale from the abdomen, moving the arms and each vertebra back down onto the mat. Inhale into the heart, lifting up. Exhale from the abdomen, coming back down. The breath leads the movement. Inhale into the heart, lifting the back, the vertebra up, the arms overhead. And exhale back down. Now we're going to hold it. So we inhale and we're going to hold the bridge for 4 breaths. So inhale to the heart, Ujjayi, coming up the breath. Breathe first, then the movement follows. The breath is guiding the movement. Begin in the heart center, Ujjayi, and begin to move. And when you get to the top, you can either stay like this, with your arms over your head and exhale from the abdomen, or you can bring your arms underneath your spine, bringing the shoulder blades together, clasping the hands so that we get a deeper stretch in the bridge. Or you can just have your hands on the mat, but if you bring the shoulder blades together and clasp your hands, you're getting a deeper stretch. So inhale into the heart, lengthening, deepening the stretch. Exhale from the abdomen, grounding, relaxing. Inhale into the heart, deepening the stretch. Exhale from the abdomen, strengthening. Inhale receptivity into the heart, deepening the stretch. Exhale strength from the abdomen. One more. Inhale into the heart. And on the exhale, release your hands. Release the shoulder blades and bring your spine back down onto the floor. Well done. Taking the legs out straight. Inhale, bring your arms up over the end. Just stretch here on the spine. And exhale, coming back down. Now we're going to move now into the plow pose, the shoulder stand, sorry. So bringing your arms underneath your spine, underneath, so that the hands are underneath the buttocks, the chin to chest. Now we'll come up on the inhale. If this is too much for you, I'll just demonstrate. So we inhale. So we come up on the exhale. Inhale into the heart. And on the exhale, we bend our knees and we push ourselves up with our hands pushing on the buttocks. Now, if that's too much for you, you can keep your knees to your forehead. Your chin is tucked on the chest, or roll out. Just do legs up the wall if that's too much for you. So remember, you can put a cushion under your buttocks, just on the edge of the buttocks, the legs up the wall, if the shoulder stand is going to be too much. So putting your arms under your spine, the hands are on the buttocks. Inhale, Ujjayi. Bringing your feet up. And exhale, pushing up. So you're pushing yourself up with your hands and then holding your hands on your hips. Inhale, Ujjayi. Exhale, bringing the left knee down to the forehead. Inhale, coming back up. Keep your neck, head very still. Inhale. Exhale, bringing the right knee down to the forehead. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, Ujjayi. Left knee to forehead. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, right knee to forehead. Inhale, coming back up. We're just going to hold it here now for 4 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale into the heart. Exhale from the abdomen. You find that your breathing is more shallow because your chin is tucked onto the chest. but this is massaging the thyroid gland in the throat chakra. Inhale, it's stimulating it, refreshing it, and getting that energy moving, our creative flow, our expression, our speaking our truth. Inhale into the heart, exhale from the abdomen. One more, inhale into the heart, exhale from the abdomen, bringing the knees down onto the forehead. And then we're just going to gently put our hands on the mat and rolling our spine back down. Now, when we come down, grab your knees with your hands. Pavakasana, this is the wind release pose. So we keep the chin to chest, inhale. Exhale, bringing those knees up to the chest with your arms wrapped around and just squeezing the buttocks. Inhale into the heart. Exhale, squeeze those knees up and squeezing the buttocks. Inhale into the heart. Exhale, squeezing the knees up to chest and the buttocks. One more breath. And release. Lovely. Just taking your legs out for a moment. Let's just take a nice deep breath here. Inhale, Ujjayi. Exhale from the abdomen. Another breath, inhale to the heart, Ujjayi. Exhale from the abdomen. Well done. Now we're going to roll on to our bellies. And we're just going to hold it here in the cobra. Now, we're going to do Bhujangasana, which is the cobra pose. So if you find it too hard, so we're going to be doing the cobra, where we come up, looking up, lifting our heart. If that's too much for the spine, then I recommend that you just stay in Sphinx. Okay? If that's too much, get yourself a cushion or a bolster and put it under your chest and just lie over the bolster with your arms pointing one way, your feet the other, and the forehead on the floor. If the Sphinx and the cobra is too much. Okay, so if you want to do, just stay here in Sphinx. That's perfectly okay. We're still getting a stretch in our spine, and if you use the bolster to lean over and put it under the chest, you'll still get a stretch in the spine. So now we're going to move into Cobra. If you want to stay in Sphinx, just stay in Sphinx. Let's just take a deep breath here in Sphinx. Inhale into the heart. Exhale from the abdomen. Now moving into Sphinx. Bringing your forehead on the mat and the hands are by the head. Shoulders, arms tucked into the body. All 10 toes remain on the floor, the abdomen remains on the floor. If you're in Sphinx, just breathe with us, holding it in the Sphinx pose. So inhale into the heart. Gently, the Ujjayi leads the breath, leads the movement. Gently inhale, pushing up with our hands. Lifting the head, lifting the heart. Exhale from the abdomen. Gently coming back down. Actually, it works best if you put your hands by your shoulders to push up. Inhale into the heart, lifting up. Exhale from abdomen, coming back down. Inhale, ujjayi into the heart, and let the movement follow the breath. Exhale from abdomen, coming back down. See if you can do one by yourself. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to hold it. When we go up, we're going to hold it for 4 breaths. If it's too much, remain in Sphinx or lie over a bolster. Inhale into the heart, center, ujjayi. Begin to move up. Holding it there, exhale from the abdomen. Inhale, lengthening, deepening the stretch. Exhale, grounding. Now keeping the elbows bent and tucked in to the body. Inhale into the heart, ujjayi. Exhale from the abdomen. One more breath. Inhale into the heart, lifting up receptivity. Exhale from the abdomen. And gently lower yourself back down. Well done. And just gently putting your hands by your side and just resting on your right cheek. And just feeling the effects of that stretch so far. The breathing, just feeling the effects in the body. Inhale, bringing your head to center and taking your head onto the left cheek. Just a little stretch here in the neck and 2 ujjayi breaths. Inhale to the heart. Exhale from the abdomen. One more breath. Bringing the head to center. Now, we're going to do the bow. If it's too much, so keeping your forehead on the floor, we grasp hold of our ankles. Now, if that's too much for you, just let your ankles release if you can't get hold of them. Or you could use a strap, a scarf, or just coming up like that. On the inhale, we're just lifting up our head and our chest. Exhaling, coming back down. But if you can get hold of your ankles, we inhale, lifting up the chest, lifting up the knees off the floor, and exhale, coming back down. Now, if it's too hard to lift the knees off the floor, just inhale, lifting the chest, okay, and keeping the knees on the floor. So inhale into the heart, lifting up, bringing the knees up. Exhale from the abdomen. Coming back down. Inhale, lifting up into the heart. Exhale from the abdomen. Coming back down. Inhale, lifting up into the heart, Ujjayi. Exhale, coming back down. Inhale, lifting up. We're going to hold it now. Exhale from the abdomen. Inhale into the heart, lifting up. Exhale from the abdomen. Inhale into the heart. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, coming back down. Well done. Just taking your arms out in front now. Resting your forehead on the mat. Fingers pointing towards one wall, the feet towards the other. We're just going to take a couple of breaths here. Inhale to the heart, Ujjayi. Exhale from the abdomen. Inhale. Exhale. Well done. We're going to move into a floor twist now. So moving on to, yes, turning over onto this, lying on your back. Oh, time flies. So we're going to do this and then we'll move into Shavasana. So lying on your back, bring your knees, arms out at the side. Bringing the knees up to the center. Inhale, bringing them over to your right side and looking over your left arm. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bringing the knees back up to center. Exhale, taking the knees back over to the right, looking over the right shoulder. Inhale, bringing the knees back to center. Exhale from the abdomen, taking the knees over to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, taking them over to the right, look over the left arm. Deep breathing. I'm going to hold it for a count of 4 now. 4 breaths. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale from the abdomen. Feeling the stretch in the spine. In, rinsing out all that blocked energy. Inhale into the heart. Exhale from the abdomen. You can bring your knees further up if you want more of a stretch in the upper spine, or keep them lower if you want to stretch in that lower spine. Inhale, Ujjayi, ocean breath into the heart. Exhale from the abdomen. Inhale, bring your neck back to center and the knees back to the center. Taking a deep breath into the chest. Exhale, taking your knees over to the left and looking over your right arm. Palms are up. Inhale, bringing the legs to center. Exhale, taking them back over to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, Ujjayi, over to the left. Inhale to center, nice and slow, moving the neck. Exhale, bringing the legs down to the left, looking over the right arm. If your neck hurts, just keep your neck looking up at the ceiling. Inhale into the heart, deepening that stretch up the spine. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bringing the knees and the neck back to center. Lengthening the legs out into Shavasana. You might want to put a top on here. As we move into the relaxation. Feet flopping out around the edges of the mat. The heels are on the edges of each side of the mat. Flopping away from each other. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, relaxing the shoulders down and away from the ears. Lengthening the back of the neck. Gently tucking the chin. Arms are by the sides. Space between the arms and the body. Fingers gently curl, palms up. Space between the feet and the legs. The jaw is relaxed. I'm just going to end with the body scan. Taking a deep breath in, Ujjayi. Exhale, deeply relax into the mat. Now we're going to let go of Ujjayi and just natural breathe in. So inhale, observing the flow of the breath, coming in. In the nostrils, feeling the air coming into the nostrils. Exhale, feeling the air coming down the nostrils. Totally relaxed into this moment. Bringing into awareness the big toes on each foot. As you breathe into the big toe, just the natural rhythm of your breath now. Inhale and exhale through the nose. And then bring your attention down each toe from the big toe, the next big toe, the middle toe, the toe next to the little toe, and your little toe. And on the exhale, deeply relax the toes. Inhale into the tops of the feet, the soles of the feet, heels, all around the ankles, keeping the chin tucked to the chest, all those little ligaments and bones in the top of the feet. On the exhale, relaxing the feet down, just accepting whatever is there right now. Taking the awareness and your breath into the lower calves and the front of the leg bottom like the shins. As you exhale, deeply relax the shins into the mat, that body part on the front of the shin. Taking the breath from the lower legs up into the knees, the front of the knee, the back of the knee. Exhale, deeply relax in the knees. Taking the breath up to the thighs, the outer thighs, the inner, the front and the back. Deep breath in now. Exhale, relax in the legs into the inners. Now taking your breath into the buttocks, abdomen and the hips. Let the abdomen expand. Exhale, relax in the abdomen, the hips and the buttocks. Deeply down into the earth, grounded with the earth's energy. Beingness. And breathing into the lower spine and taking the breath up the spine. The middle of the spine, the upper spine, lengthening the back of the neck. Exhale, deeply relax the spine into the mouth. Letting go. Taking a breath now into the abdomen. Let it expand. Taking the breath up into the ribs, up into the upper chest. Exhale down the upper chest, the ribs and the lower belly. Breathing into the heart center. I am loving awareness. I am blessed. I am love. I am peace. I am grateful for this breath of life. Spread that love deep within yourself and out to the world. Now bringing your awareness to your fingers, gently curled, palms are turned up. Being aware of the fingers and the thumb, gently relaxed. The palms are relaxed. The back of the hands, the wrists. Breathing deeply into the hands. Exhale, relax in the hands. Now taking the breath from the hands up into the lower arms, elbows, the upper arms. And on the exhale, deeply relax in the arms. Breathing in now to the shoulders, lengthening. Exhale, pushing those shoulders down and away from the ears. Bringing your awareness to your throat, and the throat chakra. Back of the neck, the sides of the neck, the throat. Relaxing the neck deeply, just letting it all go into the earth. For we are one with the earth, with nature. Bringing the awareness of the back of the head, the top of the head, the forehead, the temple, the side of the head. The forehead is wide, settling into our third eye between the eyebrows. Taking a deep breath into our third eye. Exhale. I know my truth. I am walking in the path of consciousness. my truth. I see the truth. The more we are present and mindfulness, the more we see the truth, the more we speak the truth. Relaxing the jaw, tongue at the bottom of the mouth, lips and teeth gently apart. Relaxing the cheeks, the ears, the eyebrows, the eyelashes, the eyelids. Taking a deep breath now, deep behind the eyes. Exhale, mind floating on the breath. Breath leading the mind to our heart. And just breathing gently now, feeling the effects of the practice, the effects on the body, the mind, our energy and energetic system. As we've worked some of the chakras, all of the chakras, with the poses, mindfulness, presence. Just being aware of those subtle changes in the body and mind now to before, compared to before we started the class. And I'm more relaxed. Gently bring some movement to the fingers and the toes. Stretch if you need to, or bring the neck over to the right gently and over to the left, however you want to stretch. And bringing the arms up and pointing the toes and stretching the spine. And when you're ready, rolling onto your right side, resting your, come around this way so you can see, resting your head, in your right hand. Left hand on the ground. Taking a breath here. Inhale with your left hand, pushing yourself up with your hands very slowly and gently back into sitting, either sitting on a chair or just sitting cross-legged on the floor or sitting on your block with the knees slightly lower than the hips. Well done. I have gone over a little bit, but I hope you enjoyed the practice. Let's just take some 3 breaths here. As we sit in this present moment, just natural breathing now. Deep breathing in and out the nose. In the palms of the heart center. And gently bowing the head. May the practice not only benefit ourselves, but all beings, giving gratitude for the practice. May all beings be happy and free. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Namaste. The bell indicates the end of class. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. Thank you.